E a equipe da CNN registrou a destruição causada pelo primeiro ataque de Israel dentro da capital Beirute. Até então, como o Michel estava explicando, os bombardeios estavam concentrados nos subúrbios do sul. Nós vamos acompanhar com o repórter da CNN, Ben Wedeman.
Yes, Becky, those airstrikes took place at about 1 a.m. Local time. The target was that flat in that building. And we understand that killed in that strike were 3 members of the Popular Front for the Liberation of Palestine, which is a Palestinian group that, frankly, hasn't been particularly active, certainly here in Lebanon in recent years, but they were 3 members of the group related to security and politics as well. And we spoke to one of the people who lives in an adjacent building who said he heard the missile come in and then heard the explosion, but he said he had no idea who was living in that particular flat and stressed that it's important at this point to know who's living in your building. But as you can see, there's still sort of the rubble spread all over the place. They've been trying to clean up the neighboring buildings. Now, yes, as we've pointed out, it is important to keep in mind that this is the first Israeli strike outside what is commonly known as a dahya. That's Arabic simply for suburb, but the southern suburbs in particular, where Hezbollah has a very strong presence. This area, the Kola Bridge, is well known. It's a mixed area of various religious sects and others. So it does represent a broadening, or the first step perhaps, in a broadening of Israel's campaign in Lebanon to not only include those who have been involved in hostilities in the border, but other groups, militant groups, Palestinian groups, who don't have a particularly active presence at this point in Lebanon.